how do you square that circle? On the one hand, Jesus is God, but on the other hand, Jesus says he doesn't know. So what's your understanding?
Go for it.
Yeah,
You can have a conversation later.
No, she's deferred the question over to me, so I would answer.
How important do you think logic is for us to understand, get closer to God, or even in our journey to God? Because I'm glad you said that, because without logic, we can't conceptualize what's around us, we can't understand ourselves, let alone the transcendent, isn't it? So something that's very fundamental in logic is something called the law of non-contradiction. It's just a fancy word of saying you can't have A and not A. You can't have Leah and not Leah at the same time, sort of thing. So makes sense, isn't it? Can't have two contradictions. I can't say to you, you're speaking to me and not speaking to me, or I'm here but I'm in Jamaica. So if on the one hand you believe God is all-knowing, right? And Jesus, there's obviously several passages in the Bible where they ask Jesus, when is the hour? He says no one knows the hour but the Father. So then how do you square that circle? On the one hand, Jesus is God, but on the other hand, Jesus says he doesn't know. So what's your understanding?
Go for it.
Yeah,
You can have a conversation later.
No, she's deferred the question over to me, so I would answer. So the Greek word.
Is our conversation finished? Because he comes to the speaker's corner regularly.
Don't touch me.
He comes. You can see from his attitude, his demeanor. He's here every week, and it's just argumentations. It's more trolling. That's what it is.
Trolling. I want to answer. So the Greek word.
So
is
it's up to
oidem.
you. We can have a conversation later, or
Ladies and gentlemen,
there you
the Greek
go.
word is oidem. The semantic usage of that word in the holistic reading of the Bible, for example, 1 Corinthians chapter 2.
Because the speaker's corner. If it was somewhere else, then probably avoid all of this grandstanding.
To this poor lady. Let me answer your question. Let's engage with dialogue. I'll talk about Jesus.
Do you-
You'll talk about your Allah. Agreed?
So it's up to you. What do you consent with regards to
I will
this?
happily defend Jesus Christ if he happily defends Allah.
If you want to answer that one question for me,
Yeah, sure.
go for it.
So,
Let me answer that question.
in the passage.
And then after this, we come back to you, yeah?
Yeah, and then after that we talk about your Allah.
So do you give him consent to then take over and hijack the conversation?
Yeah, about your Allah.
I'm happy to engage in conversation with you.
Yeah, that's fine. If you don't know, sister, you can just take me in. So, the Greek word in that passage is oidem. The semantic usage of that word holistically is to make known. For example, 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 2.
That's not why I asked her.
Yeah, you did.
Can you answer why I asked
So
her?
you said, how do we explain Jesus not knowing the hour if we predicate Jesus as God? God, as being all-knowing, should know the hour.
Answer that question
Beautiful. So the holistic reading of the Bible knows that the semantic usage of that word, oidem, is to make known. Jesus is not to make known the hour, it's not in his office by St. Augustine. So there is a difference in authority as it pertains to saying the hour.
So he does know the hour, or he doesn't know the hour?
He does know the hour.
He does know the hour.
He does know the hour.
So when he's saying no one knows the hour but the Father, he was lying.
No, rather, if we appeal to the Greek just as much as you would appeal to the Arabic in your Quran, we find that the semantic usage of that word is to make known.
Right. So his response to that is when Jesus said no one knows the hour but the Father, he did know.
No, rather, if you weren't.
So he didn't know.
Rather, if you didn't strawman my position, my justification was in the Greek.
Okay, then reassert your position then.
So my position is the Greek word oidem.
Just repeating the same
semantic
thing again.
usage of the word.
Did he know or he didn't know?
He did. It was,
He did know.
The Greek
So when
was-
he's saying
yeah.
no one knows but the
No,
Father,
rather, he is saying it is to make known. So he possesses knowledge of the hour, but he is not to make known the hour.
so if somebody reads that, what impression are they getting from
So,
that?
although the impression is in fact he does not know the hour. If you read the Greek, hold on, like if you were to tell me there's an issue in your Quran and you would appeal to the Arabic, if we appeal to the Greek, we find that it is to make known, not in fact he does not know, therefore allowing for the possibility that Jesus Christ is God.
So you've referred back to the Greek. So you're saying that the English of the Bible is saying the opposite of what the Greek is saying.
I would hold to the position that
Just the same point. Is the Greek saying the opposite of what the English is saying? Because in the English he's saying no one knows. Greek you're saying, well, technically I do know, but what was the translation you gave? Yeah, it's to make known. If you're able to give that translation, why is it not in the English? A lot of people are going to assume he doesn't know.
There's a difference between using the tetragrammaton and the semantic usage of the word. For example, we understand the hermeneutics.
That's not what I've asked, by the way. I'm saying, is there a complete disparity and a contradiction?
I'm telling you how you actually study manuscripts, okay? So
I'm not asking how to study manuscripts.
You are.
I'm saying, is there a disparity? Is there a disparity between the English translation and the Greek? That's all I've asked you.
We're going a whole different.
No, bro.
With all respect, the speaker's going on. No, we speak to individuals.
With all
we spoke
respect,
to this little
with
woman.
all respect,
Let's just engage with her.
But because I told Leah, I wanted to show you why. Yeah.
When
We
I
had a
answer this
canvas discussion
question,
with this
he will
gentleman.
immediately
He
go
doesn't go
back
anywhere.
to
He
you,
doesn't
pose a question that you can't answer, but I can, and he will refuse to engage with me. So can we talk about
How did
Christ?
that make
Hold
sense
on.
to you?
Smile
His
to
response
Jenna.
then?
Smile to Jenna. Let's have a discussion.
How
about
did
Christ.
his response
We'll
make
dis-
sense?
He knows more than I do. I feel
Okay,
like.
so we'll discuss about
There's
Christ,
people that
and
know
let's
more than
talk
me. There's
about
people
your
that know more than him or you. But Leah, the thing is that
Are we saying not to
when
go to learn
Leah,
Christians
when
at
you
the
speak to me, I'll listen to you. When I speak to you, hopefully you listen to me. But imagine if in the middle of our conversation I start going to the crowd, aha, this is what they're saying. This is how it is. Smile to Jannah. I know your YouTube channel. Wow.
Yeah. You said young Bob. We both know each
This
other.
isn't
That's
a
nice.
this
Can we
isn't a
shake
one-to-one
hands?
conversation.
Now, I want to ask
This
a question
is
about your Allah,
this is a
because I
1
posed the
to
answer
20
against Jesus
conversation.
Christ.
That's all it is. That's the difference.
So can you not handle the answer?
It's not
Just
about
engage
who
with
has
the
more knowledge. It's about the fact that this individual's here every other week, having arguments, having debates.
Okay, very
But with you,
simple.
I just wanted a conversation.
I want to talk about Christ.
Do you want to
then he
continue
can
maybe to the
defend
side or
Allah.
something?
Smile
Yeah,
to
that's fine.
Jannah is scared of
just go.
learned Christians.
Don't follow us.
Very simple. I
Just
am
come
a
on.
dog for Christ, sir.
Do you see?
Smile to Jannah. I want to have a discussion.
Because we're here, and
Smile to
because
Jannah.
and
I
because
want to have a discussion.
is that?
Yeah, we can have a discussion at the back.
Look, I don't want to have a conversation with
I
you.
don't want you to convert Christians.
So you think?
Don't worry. But allow the
Do
possibility of that happening.
you consent to having him speaking on your behalf? Because
can speak on my
you,
behalf.
You wanted him to answer that question. He's done so, and then you said, you see, then you said you wanted to have a conversation.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing the intellectual dishonesty of the Dawah team, where he will not engage with learned Christians.
That's why
I am
even the
proposing the
cameras is-
following: discuss about Christ, then discuss about your Allah. Defend your faith after I defend mine. So engage with me. You asked a question, I'm answering
You're
it.
too desperate.
I'm not desperate.
It's cringe, actually.
I'm desperate for Christ.
It's cringe.
I'm desperate for Christ.
It's cringe.
I'm desperate for Christ.
I'd rather speak to sincere people, not
Are you-
insincere, rude people
You're
like yourself.
insincere.
She clearly doesn't want to speak with. She doesn't want to pass
Yeah,
the
no
buck
one
on to
wants to have
you.
a shouting man right next to him. Imagine you don't want a religious nut job right
Yeah,
next to
then
you.
walk away then.
Well, no, because I would see.
You
that
just
you
admitted
have
you're a,
man-
you just admitted you're a shouting man.
Hold on. No respect for a man who does not engage with learned Christians.
If you don't have respect for
opposed
me,
the
walk
debate
away
against
then.
David
Speak to somebody.
and a debate against me. You are supposedly a learned
You're
Christian.
too cringe.
Okay,
You're
so
too
I'm
cringe
too
for me.
cringe. Do I have substance?
No,
Did I give you an answer to
you're
your
not.
question?
No,
Okay, what was my answer?
it was a contradictory answer which didn't even deal
What
with
is
my
a
point.
contradiction?
You don't know what a contradiction
It's a
is.
P and not
So
T.
if I'm coming here and teaching you what a contradiction is,
Yeah.
on the other hand, you're saying, oh, you're going to convert her.
Simply,
Are you scared I'm going to convert her?
simply put.
Did you say you're scared I'm going to convert her?
No, and this is that. This is Christian.
Why isn't he answering my question?
It's not the answer I gave him. I gave him the Greek. So, smile to Jenna. Do you want to straw man my position or do you want to continue answering?
You had your chance and your answer was very poor.
Okay, what was my answer?
You don't know what your answer
No,
was.
he's nothing.
What is my
Watch
answer?
it back. You've got cameras here, you got a mic here.
I'm
Go
very
home,
scared.
study it, watch it back. If you're scared, scared, then you shouldn't be speaking to
not
me.
scared.
The police is over
I'm
there.
not
You can go
scared.
tell them how scared you
I'm
are.
not scared.
You just said you're scared.
I'm not scared. When did I say I was scared?
Didn't you just say you're scared
I'm
now?
going to smile to the Christian heaven. Now let's.
Okay.
Let's
Well, then
now
off you
discuss-
pop, then, isn't it?
Off you
Off
pop.
you
to
pop.
Jannah.
What do you mean?
Go
Off?
on.
I didn't say I'm
Wait,
smiling
you're-
all the way to
wait,
Jannah right now.
What's your name?
Doesn't matter what my
Smile
name
to
is.
Jannah. Now let's go back to the discussion. The Greek word is oidem. It's to
Okay,
make known.
I don't think you want to speak with
So that
all of this
means
drama,
it's
yeah?
not a disqualifier.
Okay.
For Jesus Christ's divinity.
Where do
Now
we
I
go
want to talk
without this
about your
cringe
Allah
Christian
who's made
following
of
me
parts.
about?
Smile to Jannah. I want
Is
to
that-
talk about your Allah.
I know
who's
he's a
made of
kid.
parts.
But where do we go? Because I want to have a fruitful conversation
is
with
being a
Leah.
child of concern
Is that-
to you. Because then we can talk about your Sharia afterwards. So smile to Jannah. I'm not irrelevant. The truth.
All
is
right, Leah,
irrelevant
should we
to
just come here
Muslims.
to the side? Is that okay?
Smile to Jannah.
having a chat with that.
I'm trying to have a chat with Leah, but yeah, sorry.
Continue, madam.
I wish to continue. I think I'm a madam as well. How are you doing, Smile to Jannah? So
Look, just a bit to the side, please.
Nobody should interrupt.
I just want to take notes about his debating skills. Go on.
Can you just step a bit to the side, please, and let her come through?
Yeah, no, hold on,
Yeah?
madam. So, Smile to Jannah.
If you get uncomfortable,
Yeah, Sam Noah.
Hey, listen, I'll talk to you over there.
No, because the Christian woman's here and Smile to Jannah's here.
he wants views. He wants views.
I don't want views, sir.
He wants his Christian friends to tell him how amazing he is because he's been here for time and he's got no result.
Have you been here
That's
and
the
you
thing.
failed to engage with any intellectual Christian?
So you're saying there's no intellectual Christians that have come to Speaker's Corner?
No, there's
That's a
none that
big
you
that's
would
a
be
big
afraid
insult.
to- no, no,
You admitted yourself I spoke to, was it Big Dave?
Yeah.
He's not intellectual.
Did you engage with him?
Yeah, so I didn't speak to him. There's no
Why
video
did you
up
not
of
engage
us.
with him?
So there's no video of us. So he's not
There is
intellectual.
a video of you
So
trying to.
he's
him
saying
trying to
everyone who I've
So, ladies
discussed,
and
any
gentlemen,
Christian I've discussed,
I want to talk about
any
Christ.
Christian I've discussed is
He posed an
non-intellectual.
argument to the
Bro, come on,
Christians.
man. Let me have a conversation, man.
I
Just
will
sticking
defend
stuff on me.
Christ, then I will attack Allah. Because I know for a
having
fact
any
his
conversation
composite God
I'm having
is
with a
not
Christian,
metaphysically necessary.
every Christian that I've ever had a discussion, he's saying is non-intellectual.
It's the semantic
I gave
usage.
him
go to the grave, you'll
minutes
see.
to explain his stance. His stance was in the Bible where Jesus says, no one knows the hour but the Father. He's telling me, if you look at the Greek, actually, Jesus did know the hour.
It's to make known.
The question that I then have is, for the millions in attendance reading Bibles, and when they come across that verse and it says Jesus didn't know the hour, our friend, our intellectual interlocutor over here is saying, no, Jesus did know the hour. Right. Oh, so do we take the English translation of the Bible, or do we take
Ladies
this
and
individual
gentlemen,
over
I will
here,
answer
this
his
troll
question.
over here?
Smile to
Do we
Jannah.
take
I will
do
answer
we
his
take what he
question.
says?
Just as much as Muslims would say the
What they
fullness
do
of
is
the
they
Quran
claim, I'll
is
tell
in the
you.
original Arabic.
Ask him who
I
God is.
affirm that
Ask
the
him who
original
God is.
New Testament
They say
would
God
be
is the
found in
Father,
its fullness
the
in
Son,
the Greek.
the Holy
It is
Spirit.
intellectually
Jesus, when he came,
Jesus didn't even speak
Jesus
Greek.
was a man.
Yes, he did.
Jesus went to the toilet. Jesus forgot. Jesus was weak. Jesus got angry. He cursed the fig tree. The fig tree died. Yeah, he didn't know. So he's gonna tell us now. Actually, in the Greek text, Jesus did know. Okay. So Jesus was God as well. Okay, so we concede Jesus was God as well. So when Jesus died on the cross, did God die?
Yes.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. He said God died on the cross. God is somebody that can be killed.
Yes.
God is somebody that can be hung to dry.
Yes.
God, yes, ladies and gentlemen. Is this the God that you're preaching to the people?
Yes.
Is this the God that's going to rescue you when you're in trouble? A God that can die. A God that's cursing fig trees. A God that says he doesn't know the hour. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the intellectual argument that he's bringing forward. And that doesn't make sense at all. This is not worth it.
So,
When you're telling us
I'm
go
gonna
to the
refute
Greek,
his points about
or the
Jesus.
Greek says
Then
this,
I'm going to show
but
how
the Bible says this.
Now, would you give the
Okay,
opportunity?
so the courtesy.
No one talks.
So the
Look,
courtesy.
he's here
now
every week.
befits
I'm not
me
addressing
to
him.
answer his
I'm addressing the
question.
people over
He
here.
brought
I
up
thought you were supposed to have a
God
conversation
needing
with
to
him
go
over
to
there.
the toilet.
There are
God
people
dying,
that want to have a
being
conversation with him,
disqualifier for
but
the
yet he
deity
doesn't
of
want to have a
Christ.
conversation with them.
Simply put, hypostatic
He wants
union
subscribers.
put it
He
two
wants views.
natures in the one person of
And
Christ.
I'm not going to entertain
Natures
him
are
with that,
defined as
ladies and
what
gentlemen.
it is.
For you over there.
Sets
Go
of
there, man.
predicates.
I'm not going to
The
learn
one
from somebody
person
that's
of
going to
Christ
come and start
presents two
shouting in
sets
my
of
face,
predicates.
forcing in a cringe
Don't
way.
make excuses.
No. You don't just bring anybody in. Why doesn't he debate him? Why doesn't he debate him? Why doesn't he debate him that wants to debate him? Why doesn't he want to debate somebody that wants to debate? Why doesn't he want to debate somebody that wants to debate with him?
From the essence of Allah.
So you have to debate me. Yeah? I'm the only one that's here to debate. Other people want to debate him. But he's here as well. He's here as well.
You got the hat, right?
Well, 16, he shouldn't be on camera. You shouldn't be filming him.
You got the hat.
If he's 16-year-old, if he's 16, you shouldn't be filming him. He's underage. Don't film him. He's underage. Apparently, ladies and gentlemen, his cameraman has said he's underage. So we shouldn't be engaging with underage people. That's what you said.
I said he's 16 years old, therefore you can
He's underage.
obey him.
He's underage. He doesn't. His guardian doesn't consent that we speak to him. His daddy does not consent that we speak to him. Your dad hasn't consented that we speak to you. Apparently, you're underage. So.
Yes.
So that's it.
Actually, he's
You're
my
underage.
dad. You consent for me to be filmed? He's my dad.
Listen,
Your dad.
nobody should
What does he look like?
These two should
He's a beautiful
be
man.
adult enough to discuss.
But he's not. He's underage.
Okay, what is it? One moment.
Why are you giving him consent?
Well,
He's asking you for consent.
how old are you,
Who
sir?
are you to give him consent?
How old are you?
So, I am old enough to engage in a
Thank
marriage
you,
contract.
that's it.
according
He's
to
old
Islam.
enough.
I'll take
Did
his
he
word.
answer your
That's
question?
it. How old
Did he
are you?
answer your question?
Old enough.
You are.
To Jenna,
How
as I
is
said,
so? You ask a child how old you are. I'm old enough.
Old enough to engage in a marriage
He's old.
contract.
How old are you?
Which
How old are
means
you?
I should be able
How old
to
are you?
engage in a discussion.
How old are you? You're his
with
brother.
Smile
Calm
to
down.
Jenna.
Calm down. Calm down.
So smile to
How old are
Jenna.
you?
I will say
How
it
old
again.
are you, boy?
Your God is made of parts. Your God cannot.
It's evidence. Leah knows what they come here for.
I'm not here to debate children. I'm not here to debate children. I'm here to debate men. You come here, I'll debate you. You come here then. You come here then. You come here then.
You are here to
You come here
debate
then.
Jahils.
You come.
You are here.
If you're old,
Smile
I'll
to
debate
Jenna.
you.
You
I
are
don't debate
here
children.
to engage
I don't
with
debate
Jahils. Come on.
You said he's 16, bro. No, we can't have 16 on the camera.
When you don't have, very simply, he does not have to film it. So, smile to Jenna.
What's going on?
Very simply, he posed the argument against Jesus Christ. I refuted it.
He's brought his
He
whole
wants
family
to
here,
talk
yeah?
about Allah and how his Allah is made of parts. Now, smile to Jenna. You
can
are
have
a
10 people,
scared
it's not going to make any
boy.
difference.
What is Jesus?
Jesus Christ is the eternally begotten Son of
Says
the
who?
Father.
Says who?
The Bible.
There you go. Debate with him.
No. Smile to
16-year-old.
Jenna. Smile to Jenna. We're going to talk
16,
to
bro, he's
you.
underage.
How old do I have to be?
No,
Does it matter?
Today I'm
It does matter. You're debating a 16-year-old. You're debating a 16-year-old.
He's running. The Dawah gang is still running from a 16.
I'm running away from a child. Yes.
Don't touch me. So, smile to Jenna. Do you want to talk about your Lego set of God?
I don't want to speak to a 16-year-old child.
Okay, then you should condemn Aisha
Bro,
for
give me
engaging in
space.
marriage
Give me
with your
space.
prophet.
Don't get in
It's
my
your prophet.
don't get in my personal space. Don't get in my personal space.
So beautiful. So condemn
So you
Aisha
can
if
get
you want to
past.
engage
Are
with
you
me.
waiting for us?
Wait, so I want you to condemn Aisha if you want to engage with me. I
Madam,
want
I
you
think
to
you've just,
condemn. I want you to
stay out of my
condemn.
face.
I want you to condemn
Stay out of my face.
Aisha
My
if you want
personal
to
space.
engage with me.
Stay out of my
Very
personal space.
simply,
Stay
I
out of my
want you to
personal
condemn
space.
Aisha if he wants to
Stay out of
engage
my
with a
personal space.
16-year-old.
Okay, that's fair.
So, condemn Aisha.
I'm not here to speak
I
to
will
children.
disengage with the discussion.
I'm not here to speak to children.
Okay. So, true dichotomy. Either condemn
It's already
Aisha
finished.
I know.
It got finished
I don't know
from
why
the
he's
get-go.
or continue with the discussion.
Cringy, attention-seeking 16-year-old. Go get your attention from your dad and your mum at home. I'm not your dad, I'm not your mum. Go to your family, bro. Grow up. Come to me when you're mature.
Okay.
Come to me when you're ready.
Right, so maturity.
Come to me when you're ready.
So
Come to me when you're ready. Come to me when you're old and you're ready.
According to your
I'm
Sharia,
not going to debate you until you're ready.
One of the preconditions.
Who's winning, the Muslims or the Christians?
Is he running away from you again?
You're an adult. I can speak to you. He's a 16-year-old. I don't want to speak to a 16-year-old. Yeah.
Under the Sharia.
Just not talk. Just not talk.
Just want to say I watch you a lot. Thank you very much for what you're doing. Really. You are doing very good work.
Alhamdulillah. Trying, bro. Trying.
Really, you're amazing.
Alhamdulillah. How are you? Assalamu alaikum. You okay?
Hey, why do you think he's
It's a waste of time. Lecture type, you know?
And more clowns are coming.
They want relevance. They want relevance. What do you want?
How old are you?
I want to discuss. I'm old enough to engage in a marriage contract.
How old are you? I'm waiting a long time.
Yes, he's of course.
They've listened to you all the time.
Bro, can you move, please? You keep coming in my personal space. You keep coming in my personal space, bro.
I'm staying.
You're pushing me, bro.
Don't touch me. I'm standing still.
Yeah, sorry. He wants to take a picture.
Come debate him. Come debate him. Don't be a coward. Listen. Stop where he wants to debate you. Stop where he wants to debate you.
Salam. You're right.